Hi DeLoach members, my name is Andrea. I'm here with our winemaker Brian Maloney. We're going to go over the wines with you today in your February Wine Club shipment. The next wine we're going to taste is our 2012 Cytone Vineyard Zinfandel.
I'm really excited to have this wine back in our portfolio. The Cytone Vineyard was one of the first vineyards when I started working here at DeLoach back in 2003 that I got to work with on a very deep level in the cellar. It's a fantastic old vine site just north of the winery, about a half mile. Vines planted back in the 1880s and a mix of all sorts of different fun stuff out there. The Zinfandel is predominant, but things like Alicante Bouschet, Carignan, and Petit Syrah also are very important parts of this wine. It has an aromatic profile that is distinctly unique to it. The Cytone is one of my favorite noses from the start of fermentation all the way through its aging. Lavender and violets, just all those small flowers not often associated with Zinfandel, but which you find in cool climates in the Russian River Valley, makes this an incredibly special wine and one that we're so happy to be able to share with you guys again. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Now we're going to taste our 2012 OFS Pinot Noir.
The OFS Pinot Noir is coming from select vineyards in the Russian River Valley. Today we're sitting really in the middle of our own estate vineyards, which makes up an important part of this bottling that we do. Again, it's individual barrel selections. We work with a lot of fruit coming out of the South Sebastopol area to give it this bright cherry aromatic that you get on the nose. And then just those subtle hints of spice. In 2012 we had just luscious fruit, lots of richness, and I think as we taste it, you guys will see that on the palate as well. Just long and lingering. Beautiful wine, beautiful day. Enjoy, everyone.
Cheers. The first wine we're going to taste with you today is the 2012 OFS Chardonnay. And we have Brian here to tell us about this wine.
Well, the OFS Chardonnay was the first wine that Cecil DeLoach designated as being our finest selection. It comes from the very best barrels that we work with in the cellar. Me and Katie Carter, our assistant winemaker here at DeLoach, go through. We taste through every single barrel, looking to pull out the ones that really show the prototype Russian River fruit and acid profile. We want a wine that has that richness as well as that balance. It's very, very important. And so on the nose, you get those lovely fruits. The Russian River Valley is famous for its apple characteristics. The Gravenstein apple, being native to the area, is one of the best cooking apples and very famous, and I think that the Chardonnays that we work with often pick up some of those flavor profiles as well. And then on the palate, you just have that long, lingering finish with all that acid and that balance. Just carries nice and clean. Gives you a hint of that barrel of toast without too much weight. That's what you look for in a great Chardonnay. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Next, we're going to taste our 2011 Vanderkamp Vineyard Pinot Noir.
The Vanderkamp Vineyard is farmed by Ulysses Vanderkamp on top of Sonoma Mountain. Sonoma Mountain is an extinct volcano in the center of Sonoma County, and the Vanderkamp Vineyard is one of the higher elevation vineyards within the appellation. It's also one of the oldest Pinot Noir sites and has planted some very unique selections of Pinot Noir, giving it a distinct flavor profile that shows not only that Sonoma Mountain terroir, but as well as how those different older cultivars can really influence a wine style. On the nose, lots of kind of herbaceous elements, just a touch of red fruit, but you start to get some of that sandalwood and just a hint of like some pine duff come out in this wine as well. And then on the palate, you get those higher elevation tannins. This is a wine that vintage after vintage shows why aging Pinot Noir can be so rewarding, as it goes from a little bit more austere to a velvety texture, which this 2011 is really starting to reward with. So enjoy, everyone.